Let's make a candy corn soap. So you guys have recently seen me use this mold for my candy corn embeds for my wax products and my candles, but this time I am filling it with soap. So I'm making soap embeds that look like candy corn. And when I had finished, this is what my little candy corn soap embeds look like. Now it's time to make the soap, but first I'm putting on my gloves, my floral sleeves to protect my arms from lye burns, and my protective eyewear. And everyone always asks me where I get those protective sleeves from. I get them from a place called Farmers Defense. So if you just look up Farmers Defense on Google or even on Facebook, you should be able to find them. So first I am mixing my oils and butters with my lye water solution, and I'm using my brand new stick blender because my last one broke on me over the weekend. So I am mixing these two to emulsion. Since this is going to be the bottom layer of my soap, I'm adding my yellow colorant, and then I'm adding my fragrance. I am not making this in a candy corn scent for two reasons. One, the candy corn scent has a high content of vanillin and it will discolor. And two, the scent fades. So I have made a candy corn scented soap before, and once it has finished curing, there's no scent. So I ended up scenting this in a pomegranate cider. I wanted to keep it in a fall scent, so pomegranate cider is a beautiful fragrance. So this is what I scented it in. And then I'm pouring this into the bottom of each of my molds, trying to get these as equal as possible. And then I bang them on the counter a little bit. This gets out any air bubbles. After my yellow layer had set up, I am now getting ready to mix my orange layer. So I'm going through the exact same process, just changing the color to orange. And then I'm pouring my orange soap into my molds. I'm making sure to leave room at the top for the white layer. After my orange layer had set up, I am going through the exact same process. This time I am making my batter white. And then I'm filling up the remainder of my molds with the white soap batter. And I did have some left over, and I poured them into some smaller bars, which I will show you a little bit later. So next I'm grabbing those little candy corn soap embeds, and I am placing them so there will be two pieces on top of each bar. "24 hours later, and it is time to unmold and cut these bars. So I'm removing them from their silicone molds, and then I am grabbing my multi-bar cutter. Before pressing down, I am lining up those wires to make sure I'm not going to cut off any of the candy corn embeds, and this is what the bars look like. And these are the bars that I had poured from that leftover white soap. I just poured my soap into these molds and added some candy corn embeds on top. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I may end up making those as mystery bars. I have not quite decided. But I still have one more step to do with these soap bars. I have this little stamp. It's a hard plastic stamp, and I'm going to stamp a design on the very top of the soap, on the front of the soap, with my arbor press. And this is what it looks like. So I stamped the front with a little candy corn shape to finish these off. And I don't do a lot of stamping on my soaps. It's kind of a long process. It just takes a long time to do, especially when you have to put plastic down between each press to make sure that the soap doesn't lift up from underneath the stamp. So it takes a long time to do, but On certain soaps, I do like to do this because it really gives it that little extra pop. So this is what they all look like when they are completed, and these are headed to my curing racks for the next 4 weeks. These are available for pre-order on my website right now at earthrella.com, but they will not begin shipping until the week of September 22nd. And again, these are scented in a pomegranate cider fragrance. I hope you love these candy corn soaps. Thank you so much for watching.